Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and harvest. See how many potatoes I get. 4. My goal generally is 40 per harvest. 40 plants, that is, per harvest. So I don't know how many I'm going to get, but I've got this pretty well fertilized. What I need to do actually is I'm kind of messing up here. I need to go grab my hoe. Where's my hoe? And if I find one that's given less than 4, like right there, one potato. What's up with that? I think at a certain point I'm going to do some experimenting with how many layers of fertilizer will produce what. Farming is like, in all honesty, it's one of the most boring things. But it's also one of the things you really, as the game goes on, you really want to be able to do. Because it saves you from having to run around. What's up with that? No dirt? No, you need a dirt. Let me cut my line off. Okay, well now what I want to do is make about half of these. So it's 139, about 60 seeds, 65 seeds. Put the light back on. I'm out of fertilizer, so just as you go along, just keep your fertilizer on you and keep replenishing it. You probably, you may not get all your corners of your garden fertilized as the game goes on, because frankly, you're not going to need it. You're not going to need every spot producing 4. I guess, I wonder what the resale is on potatoes. That would be an interesting concept, just to be able to sell the food. Let me look at it. This is one of the issues with this game is, man, you get so tied up in the everyday running of the game that the adventuring around really starts to fall back seat, because you don't need to. After a while, you're producing stuff. You don't have to go looking around. Looting is kind of just a extracurricular activity. Once you get all your stations built and whatnot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and harvest all this and go off video. And once I'm doing something different, I'll come back on or wait till morning. Okay, I replanted this entire area with blueberries, corn, and obviously the potatoes. Now I'm going to drop the rest of my seeds. Usually when I got a box that I use just for the gardening stuff. Why you're in there, don't know. Why you're in there, don't know. But I'll usually just drop all my gardening stuff off so I'm not carrying it all around. And I'll take the food to the box below. Now the reason I wanted to get that gardening done is I believe I can make beef or meat stew now. Let me take a look. I know you need a lot of water to do it too, so meat stew is not the cure-all for anything. It costs a good bit to make it. So, I mean, there's a lot that takes to make it. But the beauty of it is it fills you up in one thing. I'm also going to make some grilled meat because I don't think I need a full thing of meat stew right now. So sometimes it's nice just to have, well, sometimes it's nice to have just a little bit to top you off. Anyways, I'm going to let that cook, and I'm going to head down and do some work. So I just wanted to show you how the gardening was doing. Drop off all this extra food. Drop off these. This game is a continual trip to the box to drop stuff off. Again, they do have the big bag mod that you can use. I prefer to not use it at this point. Maybe one day I'll kind of break down and do it. Okay, I want to go tunnel in the back portion right now. I want to try to make it across the water eventually. I'm still at, I'll show you exactly how far I've gone. I haven't gotten that far because every time I try to do some tunneling, like it's 3:36 right now, so I'll only be able to dig for about an hour. So I'm just kind of getting it together as much as I can. By the way, I did find some resources in here. There's nitrate. I'm finding the shale around here. I found some iron up top, which I haven't decided to go into yet. So this is as far as I've gotten. Okay, so I haven't got far. I want to make it across. So, all right, I'm going to go off video while I do some digging. Okay, it's morning. I'm fixing to go on a trader run. I'm making a few new wrenches. I want to upgrade my wrench as much as possible because I will probably loot some cars out there. So while I'm waiting for the wrenches to get ready, I want to go fill up these water bottles. Once you can get your furnaces going, it's always a good idea to throw some sand in there and make a bunch of bottles, which I haven't done yet, just so you can go ahead and cook all your water and get it done at one time instead of have to make all these trips. I mean, you can make hundreds of bottles of water at one time, so it's usually best to take advantage of that. And I'm probably going to have to do that here in a little bit once I get back. I keep thinking about it, but always forget what I'm going to have to forge. I got enough forges now. No excuse to forget. See if any got in. No. Pretty small little horde thing going. Okay, it is day 24. I'm full of water, full of let's go ahead and cook all you. All water. I'm going to take some of this with me. Put you. I need to make some glue out of these bones just because I got a ton of it. That doesn't go there, I realize that, but... Okay, I need, what do I need? Oh, trader box. Let's go ahead and drop this in here. Where's my mini bike? I think it's on the side over there. Yep. Oh, it's up there on the roof. Actually, I can do it with these. Another thing that I keep meaning to do is make the darn drawbridge. I'm going to do a drawbridge, and I'm going to put truss blocks where these wood frames are, and then I'll park it up here. This is like killing me time-wise, but there's just, at this stage of the game, there's so many things you need to do. Lovely. Really? Get him out of here. Okay. I'm going to do several trader runs today. I'm going to probably hit the gamut. I don't have a lot to sell, so there's a good chance. Actually, I don't have anything to sell. I haven't been building machetes because I've got enough money and there's other needs right now. But I do need to get around to that. I really need to find a underground source for iron right now. And I did find one, but it's towards the top, towards that garden area, and I really want that to be kind of a last, once I'm ready to dig in that area to hit it. I would prefer mining at the lower levels right now. So I'm going to be a little more patient and at least get me underneath the water and under to the other side. Once I get over there, I'm probably going to put a high priority on finding the I'm not sure if I went to this trader on this trader day or not. Where's your door?
Damn, you smell like the dead. You better have money.
Okay, let's go into compound bow. Yeah, baby, we'll take that. What else? I need the gas can schematic. Buying that.
A sale is a sale, even if it's to a scumbag like you.
I tried to go make the gas cans and I couldn't because I bet you I've already been here since this restock date, though. No, I don't know. I think I would have bought the crossbow. Okay. Or the compound bow, excuse me. I will take that, and I can put better parts in it. One of the things I usually buy is the clothing, because I don't like making it. It's kind of a waste to put all your money into clothing. Because it's something you don't need that much. I mean, you use it once.
Shit, man. I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
Scrap you now, and what are the parts on that? Very low string. I've got the some of the other stuff. I gotta. So, anyways. All right, finally a compound bow. Okay, I'm gonna. Now I will head to. I don't want to do. I want to go look in the heart of this area. I gotta drop through that land anyways. Okay, I'll come back after the drive. Okay, trader number 2. I had to go back to the base, by the way, and get my wrench, and I hit a box along the way.
Your money is welcome here.
See all we got here. I want all the repair kits. Let me look at what else I got ahead of. Sell, 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 sell. So, okay. Not really much, man. Okay, let's go with look for a couple things. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle parts, all pretty poor. Beakers. No, okay, let's just have a shotgun. I do need to start getting good barrel, good. I may go ahead and get that. Yeah. I'm starting to get material to make bullets, so I might as well. I'm going to hold off on buying bullets right now, though. Okay, let me whip through here and see what else they got. I am going to start collecting electrical stuff here, and I've got to go on some big loot runs. Compound, alright, just sold them that. Okay, that's it for this guy. I'm going to move on, and I will check back in when I get to the next one. Okay, here at trader number 3.
You need assistance?
Okay. Let's look for a nothing auger. I don't know if I searched only secret stash. Let's go beaker. Military firearm club. And what else? Well, don't know. Let's just start here and look. Wouldn't hurt to start getting some. I really need to go ahead and start getting some clothing. Considering I'm running around naked right now. I've got a ton of lead right now. When I get back, I need to start making shotgun shells. I did not bring a hunting knife. How much is that? I'm gonna go and buy them. What the heck? Now there's something else that I can look into doing.
Pleasure.
Oops, that's
You
not
watch
that.
yourself out there.
I've got a ton of points right now. I can maybe consider doing another secret stash. 32 points. And go back the route I just came and hit all them traders again. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, I hate spending that on secret stash. And I get a better shotgun. Compound, ooh, better bowstring. How much is that? 2,000? Buy that. Solar bank. I need to save enough for an auger because there's a good chance. You would think a solar bank. Let's go and buy that. Battery bank schematic. Solar cell. Solar bank. Used to generate power for your electrical components. Let's buy that. Place solar cells in a solar cell bank to generate power. 23. Whoa. Oh, look, there's another compound bowstring. Dang it. Even better. How much is it? Dad nabbit. What's I get for not paying attention? Okay.
Thanks for shopping here. Come again. Welcome, survivor. Feel free to look around. Y'all come back now.
Okay. I'm gonna head back. I don't want to head back the quick way though. What is that? It's my old bag that I lost. Box. It's 11:30. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and adventure around a little bit. I'm gonna hit all the traders heading back. I'm gonna have to make some more machetes or something to make. Ooh, I left the door open. That is not smart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to generate some more money here now that I got the secret stash for. I really, man, I hate spending money on that secret stash. I really, really do. But considering I have no city right now that I can loot, no big city, the secret stash is really premium importance. Yeah, I'm gonna guess if I follow this around. I'm gonna do some of this on video, just because it's gonna be new territory. It's a lot of cars to loot in that town though, which is gonna be my plan B. Well, that just... road should not just die. I've gotten so few ground or airdrops in this game too. Whoa. Probably gonna be in the water. So look where it's at. Yeah, probably gonna be in the water. Almost exactly where I put the marker. Oh, come on. I need to take my mini bike apart and swim across. Oh, there's a road. And I did not bring a knife. I hate when I take off ill prepared. Ooh, and I need gas too. Looky there. There's food over here, man. It's definitely an area that... I need to find a car to loot. Look at my gas situation. Not, you know what? I think I got some in the bike. You know what? I don't... Shit, dang you idiot. I don't need the knife. I got my machete. Machete gets pretty much just as much meat. No, it's little itty bitty city up here, it looks like. Oh, great. You can't really get a mini bike up that easy there. And I set myself on fire. Set myself on fire. Another city. Not really worth my time. Probably could do those hardware stores. My bike went silent. No idea where I'm at right now. Okay, I'm not going the way I want to go, that's for sure. I don't think I can get in over here. Oh god, yes. World's worst map, man. I haven't played this game forever, but I've played it long enough to have multiple maps, multiple maps. So far, this is turning out to be one of the worst. Look at this long river. I think I'm actually going to have to take my mini bike apart and swim across. I don't want to hang down here in case there's a city. I can't see it. I need to get up top, but at the same time. Okay, dang it. I'm going to try out my new bow. Oh man, look how far he ran. As I've said, my philosophy in this game is you never let food, you know, go to waste or... Oh Lord, how did I get way up here? This is not where I want to go. Thing is, I gotta cross that water. Right? Well, that didn't go as planned. You know, there is one thing is you can stay on the roads and you can pretty much ride all night. The zombies aren't going to catch you. You'd pretty much have to run straight into them. So it's actually a good time to look around, but I don't really want to do that. Other things, I do need to load up on some gas here at one point. The areas that I'm hitting right now, it's too far from base. Whoa. Get down there. How do I get down there? I don't think there's a map that I've ever played that I wouldn't have ran across 2 or 3 big cities by now, with all the traveling I've done. And that is so not where I want to go. What the heck? I just can't seem to get... Trader there, trader there. And the trader by the base, right? Yeah, I'm just... God dang. This is so annoying. Really don't want to go further away. Okay, this is really, I'm just going to be hitting some areas that I've already been to pretty much, so I'm going to go ahead and head off the video. I don't think there's going to be much exciting. I may land up looting a few cars or something just for the gas, but pretty much looks like another wasted day cruising around. Okay, back heading to home, trader number 2, and it took me a long time to get here. This isn't the same guy, is it? That was that guy. And I went all crazy all over here, all up there. Okay, the only thing that should be new here is the secret stash, I imagine. Mini bikes. What you already got? Auger schematic. I definitely want to buy it. And I need an auger.
It's been a
I can make
real pleasure.
I can make everything for the auger, can't I? What does it take to make the auger? Auger blade. Do I gotta make it a...
What do you see?
No. Okay, now I'm all choked up. Crossbow, rocket launcher, hop seed. I would not mind buying some of these. 600. I'm just buy one. I can make my own. Chainsaw got. Steel pickaxe, simple white.
Much obliged.
Okay. He's got a workbench in here somewhere. Wonder if it works. It's right here. They're always right here. Nope. Oh, we'll take that. Okay. So we head back to the original one. And being I got the auger schematic, I may try to make a push for the last one if I can get to it. Okay, so which way do I go? You gotta go here. I don't know if you can make the auger or if you have to make the replacement parts for the auger. I want to say you cannot make. I want to say you can't make the auger. You have to buy it and then upgrade. Well, that wouldn't make sense, right? Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure every time I've found an auger and then just added pieces to it as I got better pieces. Shoot, big old hill. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Because I got all these little windy roads in here, I've got to mark it out step by step because I tend to get lost. And I sound like an idiot, but man, there's just water all over this place. Okay, put you here, put you here, you there, you there. I really need to hurry along. The auger book makes the day worth it, but I guess there's a premise with that. As long as I can make it. Like I said, I think every time I've actually bought an auger or found an auger and then just added pieces that I bought or whatever, I think you can make the blade and then you pick up the motor. You'd have gas, so I do need to. I've got the gas can schematic now. I read that, so I can produce gas. go, way to go. Yeah, and everybody out there thinks I'm an idiot for having to mark everything, but you try to navigate all these stupid rivers without marking step by step. You almost need like a waypoint kind of deal where it will do one waypoint and then the next. I watch a couple of other Let's Players out there, somewhat regular. I haven't watched them a whole lot lately, but Games for Kicks and Cage, I watch both them. There's a few others I'll watch every now and then. I think both of those two have their own unique skill sets, we'll say. I think Cage is a pretty good tactical guy, and Games for Kicks is just really entertaining. His sometimes his stuff's just comical. It's not that it's really bad, but sometimes it's just looking at it, I'm kind of wondering why he's doing what he's doing. But I think a lot of that, when you watch a lot of the Let's Players, I think some of them, and that would include Games for Kicks and Cage, they're not doing what they think they would work the best. They do what's kind of the most entertaining and what's something they haven't tried before. I mean, there's an example is Cage right now uses a lot of blade traps. I use blade traps pretty sparingly because they just break, and it's so annoying to just constantly have to fix them. I'm thought about popping everybody into my old base and just look at some of the designs that I did to it. The video's on here, so you could see it, but I use the blade traps just in the face of the fort, and I don't use when I cut one switch on, it's usually for one or maybe two blade traps. It's not the whole thing, because it drains your batteries and your gas and all that too, and it ruins your motors. I usually am more compartmentized with my defenses. Wherever I'm fighting, I'll just cut that blade trap on, and I try to use them really as little as possible, if at all, when I'm fighting. I really kind of use them more for a backup or when the cops get straight on the wall. But anyways, back to what I was saying, Cage uses a lot of them, and I just look, it's a design. His designs are kind of those designs that I may try something similar to that one day, but what I'm designing for the most part is what I know will work good and has worked good in the past.
Yeah, what do you want?
Battery bank schematics. Solar scheme. Okay. If I can't find... let's see. I probably got enough time to go over to that other trader. Okay. Shotgun shell ammo.
I'd go broke with more customers like you.
Oh shit. 1700. I can make it. I can make it to the other one. Where is it? Is that it? That's the one I went to. There's one opposite direction. Okay. Basically get on that road and follow it all the way. It's gonna be boy, it'll be close. Where's my bike? Where's my bike? Where's my bike? Go ahead and gas me up all the way too. Okay. There we go, let's do this too. Really don't need to be doing this right now. 1730. That's right, down this road. Whoa! Went totally down the wrong road. Oh, come on. I don't know what time they close. I'm going to say they close. I almost should just go back and nah, we'll be good. We're on road. We can haul. Just go back and see if I just can't make the auger. The auger is a different kind of tool, just like the chainsaw, man. You can never get rid of your axe and you can never get rid of your shovel, because if you're digging on top of the fort, or if you're out where you're worried about, you know, something biting you when you're not looking, you don't use the auger and you don't use a chainsaw. They make too much noise and they got a good heat map. So you use a chainsaw when you're moving around chopping trees down. I won't use it like cutting spikes out of the fort or anything like that. And the auger I will use just to speed things along, but I don't really like it out in the open when I'm pulling up spikes, or that's when I'm trying to set my walls. I usually try to do the outside walls first, and then I work on the inside. That way I'm protected by the spikes on the outside. So then you can do stuff like use your I'm going to loot that on the way back. You can use your auger and your chainsaw as long as you're inside a row of spikes. It's a lot safer. So oh, I need to do two things. I need to make the drawbridge tonight too. I'm going to make the drawbridge and the if I can make the auger. Yeah, I've been watching Cage and Games for Kicks doing the Starvation mod and the World of Walkers mod. I think that's what World of Walkers. And it looks entertaining. I probably will eventually do one of those. I think there's just a natural gravity to it, but I still like the original. I think there's a place for it. There are a couple things I noticed in when games do get, oh come on, they get too complicated at times, and I do think that there's a danger with looking at those mods that sometimes they get too complicated. You can get too many little details. An example is like in the Starvation they had rats, and apparently you got the flu, and you know, you just I don't know, man. I want to play and have fun. I don't want to have a thousand ways to die that have nothing to do with me playing. But anyways, it's looks entertaining. They added some new things, but again, I'm not really done with the old things myself, and I see why those guys are, 'cause they played a long time, played a lot longer than me. They got a lot more hours than I got at this game. I've been tempted to buy the Call of Duty Zombies, Call of Duty, the new one, World War II. The first Call of Duty that I played was World at War. Well, that's not really true. I played the other ones too, but I didn't play them addictively. World at War I played nightly with a group of friends, with really into the zombies. Had a I mean, it was just something else. But over time, Call of Duty it got too complicated. You know, the Easter eggs, which were all fun to do. I mean, but you know, uh, World at War, you could do the gun box glitch, and you could land up with every gun in the box, and you could if you wanted, and we didn't always do it, but we did do it. We would find glitches and do that. Like I said, it wasn't something we did all the time, but you get tired of doing the same thing over, so it's an option.
Time is money.
Okay.
I'll wager you don't have any.
I'll wager you're wrong. Okay, Auger. I can basically buy whatever I want from this guy too, because I'm gonna produce me a bunch of things to make money. Solar bank. Buy. Solar cell. Did I use all my money? Pretty much. Black cowboy hat. Never really used the Magnum. Yeah, I guess that's it. Not a whole lot of anything. AK-47 parts. Those are some good AK-47 parts. It costs, what do I got left? 14,000. 6 shotgun parts. I'm gonna start buying gun parts. We got 7,000. Yeah, shotgun slug schematic known. Okay, let's look at some clothes here. What do we got? Nothing.
Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Okay, I'm out of here. Back to the base we go. Okay, which way? Go and pick up that box. Heading back, I'm gonna try to loot me some cars. I've never used the solar bank, so Cell C. The like I said, I tend to only use things that I'm actually needing at the time. I'll usually have a bunch of, battery banks or power. What do you call them? With the engines in them. But I'll cut them on and off. Ah, I need them. Oh no. You know, I need to eat something. But the solar cells are really expensive. I don't know. I mean, they have to be really, really awesome to be worth it. Because the battery banks and the engine banks or whatever seem to be fairly accessible. Man, I love looting cars. There's like nothing you get from a car that's bad. Well, the cloth is not always the most needed thing. You know what else I need to do then? I need to loot some of these. Yeah, I need to start building up on electronic parts and stuff. So, is that where I'm going? Where's that? Looks like it's right here. Only stuff that doesn't stack in here. Or then I'll know I'm not going to pick any more up. I might pick some more plastic up. You don't need. I'm not going to pick any more. Oh man! Go, go, go! Woo! That was scary. God, I hate those things. Man, continue to bleed out. Man, they just pop up on you. Aye. I don't care about that. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, it's getting too late. I need to find my way back home. What are the... Okay. I'm going the right way. As long as I'm going the right way. Jeez, those dogs, man. Can't believe I only got one engine. You'd think my looting would be up enough. Granted, I'm not Mr. Looter, but... There's an engine. It's a good engine, too. Good engine. Two good engines. Sorry, two engines, I guess. Could scrap that one. Again, like I said before, you're going to get a 25% loss when you scrap, but it's a lot easier to throw all the scrap in there rather than oh, there's another engine. Still, yeah, there's a low battery. I don't even know if that's worth keeping. God dang it. It's alright, you're just one wolf. I can take care of you. Oh, that was all you, buddy. Oh no, you did not kill me! You did not kill me! Oh. What can you do, man? You die with a shotgun in your inventory and a compound bow, and I should have kept running. I should have kept going backwards. Oh, God. Okay. It's 2102. I think I'm going to go ahead and okay, I'm just gonna resupply here. I think I've got everything for a new mini bike. Lowly tires. Don't have the. You know what? I don't. Let's go make some gas. Auger blade, repair kit, auger. You need an auger blade to make an auger blade. Dang it. Who would have thunk? Or maybe you make one in the forge. You gotta be kidding me. You know what? I did drop some forged steel in here. Wait. So you do need to get auger blade. Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So it's useless. Useless there. Okay, let's try the... Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and call this one here anyways. I'm going to build some stuff overnight, probably off video, because it looks like I got just a lot of little stuff to do, but really kind of depressed after getting killed by that wolf. So I'm going to go ahead and get some stuff set up, and I'll be heading out in the morning to pick up all my stuff. So hit the like button, leave comments below. Thanks.